As somebody who has liked and disliked some Jurassic World movies, this video piqued my interest personally. Not another Jurassic World movie. This is by The Critical Drinker, and it got a ton of views. I have not watched this video yet, so I thought I would love to dive into this today and perhaps give my 2 cents. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's watch this video together. I am ready to talk about Jurassic World.
Good lord, how much more can they possibly squeeze out of Jurassic Park?
And it'll probably never stop too, eh? It'll probably never stop. These movies succeed every single time.
I mean, what are we up to now? Like 6 movies all rehashing the same basic idea? And it's not like the quality's on an upward trajectory either. Wasn't it enough that we had to suffer through Jurassic World Dominion?
Yeah, that movie I didn't like. And I think it's a good time to mention this, by the way, is I really liked the first Jurassic World, but anything following that was not necessarily my cup of tea. The old Jurassic World movies, I liked. I didn't think they were anything special, but ultimately I did like them. I am worried for the next movie, I will say.
Cinematic equivalent of explosive diarrhea powerful enough to crack your toilet bowl? Tell me, what was your favourite part of that movie? Was it the totally irrelevant subplot about the giant killer locusts eating all of the world's food supply that only matters when the script decides it does? Was it the shameless decision to defrost the original cast for cheap nostalgia bait?
Yeah, and you see movies doing that over and over again. But the problem is, like, it's the same kind of deal where it's like, I want to go to Jurassic Park to see movies. Or to see movies, obviously, to see dinosaurs, and they didn't really deliver that. Instead, we got like a complete side story that didn't make a ton of sense.
And then do absolutely nothing with them? Was it the obvious retconning of previous movies to insert a messianic girl boss scientist into the franchise who was secretly responsible for everything?
Now, I have not watched this video yet. I did not know that it was coming YouTube. I'm very grateful to be on this platform. Just because that this person said it does not mean that I agree with it. I think it's very important to note. I'm grateful to be on your platform. I would never suggest such a thing, YouTube.
Was it watching an overweight and clearly uncomfortable Bryce Dallas Howard run through the jungle faster?
To be honest with you, she did kind of look uncomfortable in that movie, didn't she? Now that I think about it, she did look a little uncomfortable.
Than a late career Steven Seagal? I don't know. What I do know is that the franchise ran out of creative energy about 4 or 5 movies ago, and since then its only real directive seems to be, what if we had dinosaurs that were even faster and smarter and bigger and cooler than before?
And to be honest with you, I don't know about you guys, but I go to the Jurassic World movies, I need to stop saying the P-A-R-K word. My dog's sleeping next to me, but if she hears me say that word, she's going to go nuts, and then we're not going to have a video to record today. I go there to see movies about dinosaurs chasing people, dinosaurs eating each other, things like that, these scary scenes. If they were to just do that, hey, smart dinosaurs, they can, I don't know, for example, like open doors, they can use an elevator, whatever it may be. I think that'd be cool, but just make the movie about that. I don't need to hear all this other nonsense.
It's literally doing the thing that Jurassic World made fun of 10 years ago.
Corporate felt genetic modification would up the wow factor.
They're dinosaurs, wow enough.
Anyway, all this brings us to the
Forgot how funny that was.
latest outpouring of cinematic sludge, Jurassic World Rebirth. Get it? Because the franchise is being reborn. Anyway, the movie comes out in July, and we were just treated to the first trailer for it. The premise seems to be that a group of shady scientists are looking to gather DNA samples from some of the biggest and most dangerous dinosaurs in the world.
Shocker. Biggest and most dangerous dinosaurs like we've never seen before. And again, I don't hate that plot. Just give me some fun dinosaur moments. And if you're interested, by the way, we did react to that trailer on the channel already if you guys are interested in checking that out.
Which they plan to use to cure cancer or something.
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives.
You know, it's like in Deep Blue Sea where they harvested the brain juice from the sharks to cure Alzheimer's, because that's the thing that you can totally do.
I mean, like, it's dinosaurs. I don't hate that idea. I don't hate that idea at all. It's just like, again, make sure that the entire movie is not based on like gathering some sample, bringing it back to a lab. I don't want to see the creative process behind it. I don't want to see a story about one particular person with a disease and them getting cured. I want to see a story people being chased by dinosaurs.
The problem is that dinosaurs are actually dying out now, which completely overwrites the ending of Dominion, but that's okay because nobody remembers or even cares what happened in the previous movies.
I didn't even think about that, to be honest with you. I don't care though. I don't care. Give me some fun dinosaur fights.
Least of all the writers. Anyway, it turns out that one place where they can find the dinosaur juice they need is on a remote island which was once the research site for the original Jurassic Park. Because of course it was. Because that place has more backstory added to it than fucking Jigsaw over the years, and
they're probably going to, and what I hope doesn't happen, I hope it's a little bit of an original story, but what I don't want to see is them bring back any old characters, perhaps somebody that's actually survived a dinosaur attack and ended up on the island this entire time.
writers had to cram some kind of reference to the original movie in because people like that one. Anyway, it turns out that this site is more than just a wildlife reserve now. It was a holding area where all the failed cloning experiments that were too dangerous for the actual park were kept.
Now, I actually, like, I know he's, like, inserting, a meme over here where he's just laughing about it. I actually like that. I like that plot. Just, maybe you can make the dinosaurs smarter. Maybe you can make some, like, scenes that we've never seen before. Again, just entertain me. Focus on the dinosaurs. It's the same deal with Jurassic World as it is with everything that I watch. I go to Transformers to watch Transformers fight. I don't care about some weird human side story. I have a feeling that's what they might do here.
You serious?
Wait a minute, wouldn't they just destroy animals like that instead of allowing them to roam free? Where at best you're condemning horribly mutated creatures that should never exist in nature to suffer and probably die, and at worst they would pose a massive danger to everyone on the islands.
I don't think about it that way. I don't think that deep into it. It's a Jurassic World movie at this point, especially like with all of like the cool dinosaur movies that we've gotten so far. I don't really care. Like they've never been like known for their like, oh my god, what in-depth solid storytelling, groundbreaking. I've never thought about that before.
Why have InGen turned into the fucking Umbrella Corporation from Resident Evil now? And for the love of God, what on earth is this supposed to be? Is it a dinosaur or a fucking cave troll?
I think that looks cool, man. Sorry, hang on, let me go back.
What on earth is this supposed to be? Is it a dinosaur or a fucking...
I think that looks cool. I love the designs. I love the new unique creatures. They just need to do something with it.
Cave troll. Why does it have a forehead that would make Bella Ramsey jealous?
I don't... That's probably not a joke. That's okay to say. YouTube, I would never agree with something like that, but I just was trying to think about who that person was and it slipped my mind.
Whatever. So the very obviously dodgy scientists that are almost certainly going to betray the main characters at the end need some hired guns to protect them while they extract the dinosaur juice. So they hire a very shiny looking Scarlett Johansson and her team for the job.
Nothing better than a good old dinosaur movie and a shiny Scarlett Johansson. And I know this channel has millions of subscribers. I've never seen a video on this channel. It's just, this video has been showing up my recommended for like weeks now, and I like, you know what, why not react to it? I want to talk about movies on this channel.
You see what the movie's doing here? It's like the gender roles have reversed from the previous trilogy, where the tough, no-nonsense survivalist is now played by a woman, and the frightened, unprepared corporate type is now a man. Why, it's quite brilliant, sir!
That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Some people would suggest otherwise. That is brilliant. 1000%. 1000%. Who would ever suggest otherwise?
Not sure how invested Scarlett Johansson seems in the whole thing, though. She looks about as excited by this movie as I am.
I was about to say, is she even that good of an actor, to be honest with you, but she is a good actor. I'm thinking about like some really, really standout performances that she's had, to be honest with you. I think she's a good actor. Maybe she's not excited for this. Is she about to say something?
I mean, now that she's out of the MCU and on the wrong side of 40, she's probably transitioning in.
She's 40? What do you mean the wrong side of 40, man? That's crazy. No, shiny Scarlett Johansson's going to work perfectly, and she's going to get people going to the movie, man.
To the take the money and run stage of her career. Can't say I blame her, really. That second private jet isn't going to pay for itself, you know. Nice to see Mahershala Ali getting out and doing stuff, though. I guess 5 years was long enough to sit around doing nothing while he waited for a Blade movie that was never going to come.
Wow.
You know, watching this trailer...
Dude, I'm enjoying this channel. I've never watched it before. That's good. I'm definitely going to be subscribing to this channel, and I would imagine that it's all... I don't know if it's about Jurassic World or about dinosaurs or about movies in general. I would imagine movies, but I'm definitely going to be checking this channel out more.
I couldn't shake the feeling that I've seen all of this before. Because I have. 6 times, in fact. It's just the same exact shit this franchise has been repeating over and over for more than 30 years now. Another group of people trapped on a remote island being hunted by dinosaurs. Another bunch of kids placed in a situation they absolutely shouldn't be for the sake of cheap drama. Another story about corporate corruption, science going too far, and nature fighting back.
Just make sure they have a little bit of a twist on it this time. Just make sure the dinosaurs actually bring something new and unique to the game. And to be honest with you, if it's the same thing over and over again, I am sure that I'll be entertained. I am sure that I will. but just don't lose the focus on it, that the fact that it's a Jurassic World movie, not a, like, and I don't know what it's, I don't recall what they said was being treated, but like, it's not a cancer movie, you know?
The thing is, these elements were all executed very smartly and logically in the original Jurassic Park, giving us a film that managed to combine spectacle and action with some interesting moral and philosophical questions. It was a big budget blockbuster for sure, but it also had heart and brains lurking inside it. The kind of thing that we used to be pretty good at making, actually. But based on the trailer, Rebirth just feels tired and empty and played out in comparison.
I don't know if I agree with that just from the trailer. I don't think I agree with that. I want to sit down, I want to wait and see. I'm not like hyped up, ready to see another Jurassic World movie or anything, but I don't think that we can look at this and say, okay, it's, you know what, it's just another thing. They don't care, you know, Chris Pratt's walking through a field of dinosaurs. Oh, dilemma. I don't look at it that way, to be honest.
Hollow shell with
And sorry, pausing it. It could very well be that. I'm just not ready to say that.
nice recognizable decoration on the outside, but nothing more substantial to back it up. Just another franchise from a previous generation being endlessly reheated and wheeled out again for current audiences, with no new ideas to put forward and no real reason for existing beyond the obvious. And I guess that's the real problem here. The Jurassic Park movies still make money.
Yes. Yes. How many people do you know? Because I know a lot of them. How many people online do you know that are going to go see a Jurassic World movie just because it's Jurassic World? Doesn't matter how good or bad the last couple movies were. It doesn't matter. Like, people could not even seen a trailer for a Jurassic World movie. And, like, you know, PARK as well. Doesn't matter, like, what type of movie they're making. A Jurassic movie, it doesn't matter. If you just hear that, hey, a Jurassic World movie's out, people will go and see that. And it is majorly successful no matter what they do.
Lots of money, in fact. Yeah, the box office numbers have definitely been trending downward ever since Jurassic World, but even dog shit like Dominion somehow managed to rake in over $1 billion.
And I can't believe YouTube. I can't believe that he would say such a word. I can't believe that, and I would never suggest such a thing. You know what? I'm actually going to believe that. There was a not so advertiser-friendly word just stated there. Sorry for the quick jump cut.
And for all I know, Rebirth will probably do the same thing and spawn a whole new trilogy that's even dumber than the one before it. I've said it before and I'll say it again, just because a movie makes shitloads of money doesn't mean it's good. Just ask Avatar.
Oh, come on. I like Avatar. The second movie, in my opinion, one of my hot takes that I have about movies is the second Avatar was better than the first one. I enjoyed it more.
I help wondering what ludicrous heights they're going to end up pushing this movie to. Honestly, if I don't see laser raptors or dinosaurs in space by the time this trilogy's over, I'll consider myself severely disappointed.
Dude, could you imagine if they go the route like Fast and Furious went, where it just gets more and more crazy, more wild? And I know that's like, they're getting crazier as the movies continue on, but could you imagine if we actually end up like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX style with the dinosaurs in space?
Anyway,
oh, that'd be so funny. That was actually a really good video. Very, very good. Quick, to the point. It was funny, and it, you know, had a point to it as well with the Jurassic World movies. This is a movie, I'm not going to be hating on it. I didn't like the last couple iterations of Jurassic World, but I'm going to watch this movie. I've liked the first one, and I can just hope the best for the next one. Dinosaurs are easy. I don't know how people can possibly fumble those movies. I want to see fun chases. I want to see dinosaurs eating things. I want to see scary moments. Hopefully, it delivers, guys. If you want to watch the reaction we did to the initial trailer, then you can check it out right here. I would love to have you guys over there. Thank you so much for being here. Take care, everybody.